Well, you gotta sit, and I want to continue to keep our gift bag here.
All right.
I'll just hold up to the camera this way instead of trying or attempting to.
You can put it down. It's fine.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right, so I was gonna pull up my notes. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, hey, boom shakalaka, hey, boom shakalaka, hey, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, hey, boom shakalaka, hey, boom shakalaka. Yo!
Welcome back to another episode of Soul Connection. And yo, we're pulling up some house beats.
We are, Bring it back.
Hey. So today we are talking about a band that a lot of people know about.
Yes.
Obviously, Disclosure, the Lawrence brothers, siblings doing their thing.
Right? Siblings!
Sibling
We love
love.
siblings.
We love
us some
siblings. We are two siblings.
We.
They released this album, and I just want to talk a bit about this album because it's interesting. So they released it, say, like a Sunday or a Monday.
Yeah.
And then each day they released a single. So the album is 5 songs. So every day, like Monday, song, Tuesday new song,
etc., etc.,
etc., etc. And it's short. I mean, it's a 24-minute long album.
Okay.
Which I guess you could say sounds long for an album that only has 5 tracks on it. But we know in the world of dance, in the world of house music, songs are usually well over 3 minutes.
Yes, they have to be because they're meant for clubs. So you want to keep that beat going, keep that groove grooving. You know,
the club.
Going to the
club. So what's interesting about this album is actually 3 of the songs were previously released. But the thing is, people were so excited about this album release, which happened recently because the last album Disclosure released was in 2016.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a bit of a minute.
It has been a minute. So this album is it's interesting because it's sort of seen as a return to their house roots. Like,
it is.
It's more house than, say, dance electronica.
I agree with you. And I love how, because they have a huge following.
Girl, it's like a cult following.
It's really big.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, for a group that, they don't sing, they don't, they're not like a boy
and they
band
don't like to
dancing.
show their faces a lot.
Exactly.
They usually cover their faces with some sort of
it's
weird,
like Daft Punk or something.
Yeah,
like that.
illustration or something. So they're not into the idea of let's be famous, which I think in that genre of music,
that's what they consider. That's normal. They don't really want
producers.
To know what you look like, or they don't want you to know what they look like.
Right, they're
and
producers,
you don't want to know what
they're
they
behind
look
the
like.
scenes, right?
Yeah.
And we don't need to know what they look like because the music is what
for themselves.
Exactamente. Sí. Sorry to any Latino Hispanics
we love Latinos,
that we
though.
just offended. No, we actually do, and we'll be covering Hispanic Latino albums soon. So we'll let you know when that happens. So I want to start with the first song which we were playing.
Yes.
Is called Ecstasy, and
it's just like good house.
Yeah, and then
right?
It's just like
additional gizmos going
on. The beat. That beat's dropping.
Right? Once again, any fashion house would die to use it.
Yeah, this song would be perfect for a fashion show. Yeah, it's, and that
cool art party, right?
And what's funny with dance music, house music, is that a lot of singers, especially in the 90s, you know, they got their start singing, you know, little bits and pieces in dance music.
Yep.
And I kind of like the idea of still incorporating voice into dance music.
Oh, I love it.
You know,
I
that
think it's
soulful,
cool.
just
soulful
woman
voice,
coming out saying,
and then this like crazy dance house music going off. And the cool thing with this one, I wrote it down for some reason. Okay, so you know, like, well, Berlin in Germany, and you know how it's like very artistic, like the Berlin Wall. Once it came down, people were painting and writing.
Right. Yeah.
So it's a very fashionable and artistic.
It is.
Place.
They actually have like,
and that's
you know,
what this reminds me of. Like a nightclub. For some reason, this reminds me of a nightclub in Berlin.
Yeah, it should. It should. I think it's very European. I think it's that feeling, that whole culture of be free and just move, just dance.
Dance
you're
like
not,
nobody's watching.
Yeah, you're not worried about who's watching. You're not worried. You know, you're just feeling the, sort of the spirit that's coming out of the music and allowing your body to move to it.
That's it.
And yeah, it's a beautiful thing when you get there. So
that's fabulous.
I want to talk about this song Tando.
Tando.
So Tando, the song was sampled from Tanaho Maba of a Cameroonian artist, Eco Roosevelt. And this is my favorite. I think this is my favorite track on the album.
Oh, nice.
Because the groove is just so good.
It's a good track.
Yeah, and the way how they, you know, made the original still shine.
Yeah.
Even through a dance beat is pretty incredible. I want it to run for a bit so we can. It's kind of got that 70s feel to it.
I was gonna say, yes, it does. It has a 70s warmness and once again, like you're going to a disco, but like a new age. You know, they put a twist on it, like bring it more modern.
Yeah.
But they still have that 70s flair, which is it's you know, paying homage to both the past and the present.
Now, what is interesting about producers of dance music is I find that they always need to, I mean, you want to take a sample,
right?
You want to find the fire in the sample,
right?
But you don't want to take away from the song too much.
No, you still want it to be relative.
And I feel here they did it by keeping, you know.
And doesn't that bass just remind you of Chic? Yo!
Yeah, the bass
right?
is fire.
No, when you're listening to this and turn your speakers up.
Yeah, I wish.
Look at that horn section.
Right, and these horns, like,
hit it.
It's such a groovy track.
And then,
lyrics.
Y'all got your salsa on. Ay, 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 ay. This is can we just dance for like the rest of the
I know.
show?
Well, can we just dance and not actually talk? It's music like this that brings millions of nations together on a dance floor.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Everyone just all relative to just dancing.
It's so great. And
it's a great track.
You know, having that horn section still involved, like it's just a great track, and it shows us too that Disclosure isn't just sitting there saying, whatever, I'm just gonna go through these songs and find something.
No, they really sourced and listened to find, like you were saying, to find a gem that they can use to just not to take away from it, just to amplify it.
Amplify it.
That's it. Because if no one ever heard the original, now they're gonna go back and listen to the original.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, well, hold up though, I want his original now.
Yeah.
And then now it's even amplified even more.
Exactly.
So it's just a homage, if anything. I love it.
It's my favorite track. Like this track will probably, you know, be playing at my
it's gonna be a summer.
$1 million birthday party, which I'm not planning right now.
Plan it, yo.
Soon.
Plan it. Don't be all dry.
It'll happen, girl.
Put things into faith, yo.
Listen. Any more on Tando? Did I say everything?
I think I said, you know what? Well, in the beginning, let me see here, because I did, you know me, I'm all about the musicalities.
Yes.
But I like the beginning with the funky guitar in the background with that little I love that. And I love the salsa.
Yes, right here.
Yeah, that. I like that.
You know who this reminds me of? Someone that loved doing the little Michael Jackson.
Right?
Michael Jackson loved
Yeah, he liked a little timbit. And it sounded really good. Like, and that was the cool thing with Michael. He knew, like, it didn't have to be a huge, extravagant sound. Little things like that, because I caught that and I was like, oh, I like that. And that little timbit, it's memorable.
It's kind of like a warning, like get ready,
y'all, because something's about to pop
It's about to drop,
and it did,
and I love it.
Yeah, I like that.
Again,
I think I also said the salsa ethnes to it. Yeah, I loved that. I think that was and like I said, it's chic. Like I feel like
the chic like bass line. Yeah, it's a good old.
It makes you want to dance.
Track. Yeah, it makes you want to dance. Which is the point.
Exactly.
Right. So I just can't.
Right? This is the song doesn't get tired. Oh, hilarious!
I'm not a bass player, by the way.
Yeah, this is a good track.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were gonna say something else.
I was dry. You know what's funny? I wrote on here, y'all. Okay, y'all know I love the bass, so it's my favorite song on here.
Oh,
so look at that.
So we agree.
We both agreed.
We agree.
Both our favorite song on here.
You agree.
That's
if anyone knows bass, it's you. I mean, you're the bass player.
I love bass.
So the next track on here, Expressing What Matters.
Expressing What Matters.
So
that's right. Yes, this is another cover.
Yes. So the song sampled here was "Low Down" by Box Skaggs, and the original is very well known.
Very well.
Of course, it's one of the top.
I loved the original, and when I heard this, I was like, oh! And once again, paying homage. Not taking away, like completely like rearranging everything, but literally just adding some house to it.
Like they give the song a bit of like so you can hear the original.
They want you to get familiar with it again.
You know that funkiness that was coming out of 70s soul music.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Love it. And then they changed it up a bit. A little like almost like a trip kind of. Like a choppy kind of thing. I like it.
Yeah, it's like
it's
just bringing in that funk that this song originally did back in the day, but keeping those vocals in.
Keeping the vocals in, and even the guy going like they still keep the. I love that they keep that all in there.
And that's the thing. Again, people are like, why do we have DJs? What do they do?
Well,
and
I think
this is what they do. They pull out all that fire, all the good, the best stuff out of a track, and they bring it forward.
I love it. And it's funny because I put here like once it gets to that saxophone, the little part like the middle. When it gets to there, it's like an explosion of saxophones. Like they did something to make it.
Yeah.
Like
I wonder if I can.
I'm like shoot.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
This is my favorite part of the whole song. From the original and this version. And then this like breaks it down with these like they distort it a bit. Like, oh, I love it. And then all of a sudden it's like back to that. Yo, bring on the summer barbecue!
Right? The cookout? Cookout. And a little two-step? Two-step, cookout, two-step. Woo! Hey.
Yo, this is a bus stop! Hey, 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 hey!
Yeah.
Listen.
This track is fire.
I know you're dancing with us on this, so you don't have to hide.
Okay. We're having too much fun.
That's what this song does, though. Once again, this whole album, from the looks of it, just makes you want to move.
But yeah, I think again, this track, this is the soundtrack I'm playing in my head when I'm walking in my confidence.
Right?
You know when you're walking into that room and you need to take over? This is the beat. This is the actual BPM of me walking in to rule the world.
Rule that world. Why
not? So yeah, this track is really cool.
It's good. I like it.
And
I love the hi-hat, like the hi-hat.
Everyone loves a good hi-hat.
I love a hi-hat.
Okay.
Hi-hat on the cymbal and hi-hat on your head.
Yes, girl. You know the hat game's gotta be on. So the next track is E-Tran. And it's featuring...
Oh, yeah, E-Tran. I nicknamed this Wakanda Forever.
Finakawa. Yes, this song...
It has that, like, in the Afro beat.
Yes, there's an Afro beat.
Yeah.
You know.
With the drums
they kept a lot of it.
They did.
which I think also goes to show that they are respecting the music and the culture.
In our culture.
By keeping these very authentic, earthy, natural pieces of music, but setting it to music where people can dance and feel that freedom, that joy that you should be feeling when you listen to music.
Oh yeah, I love that. It's like, and it's funny because it's very also hypnotic. Like when you like indigenous, when they're doing their sacred dances, and they they have on their attire to do these ritual dances, and you're just like mesmerized at how they move. And same with our people, and we're playing our bongo drums and we're dancing, and
it's like that connection between whatever spiritual and it's just a beautiful feeling, and this song really brings that by keeping those natural elements in. And I love the use of the vocals here. It's the vocals. The vocals are what leads the track, and I think that was cool of Disclosure to say, you know what?
We don't need to do anything.
Mess with this too much.
Leave it. It doesn't need much help.
Yeah, I think,
if any at all.
Yeah, I think they looked at it and said, well, we love this track because of this vocal element.
Right.
So why would we change it?
No need.
Right?
Just keep it exactly as it is.
It's a great track.
And then it's funny because towards the end of it, I love how with this they add in like a jazz sounding piano and then an organ, and then you still it kind of goes back to hearing the bongo drum again to remind you before it ends out.
This is where it came
from.
It's like a little journey.
It is. But I love how they mix jazz into it somehow. I'm like, how did you put jazz in there?
That's true. Because
I wouldn't have thought of that.
It's one of these songs where, because of this continuous vocal, you almost lose track of time, and you're like, wait a minute, when did that piano come in?
You forget. And that's what breaks the hypnoticness. Or the hypnosis.
I love it.
All of a sudden, just kind of break it up a bit.
And we drop into it's like going somewhere, you're not really sure where it's going, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute. Like, something's gonna happen, there's gonna be a change.
There's once again another build up to
where
something.
Is it gonna go?
Another build up to something. Here it comes. Thank you. Right? And the hook, that cymbal. So in this part, they bring it to like a modern sound.
To like a house song, right?
Very cool. But still, once again, they still keep the authentic vocals there.
And it's awesome. Like, it's such a good track.
It is.
And I'm sure a lot of people left listening to this song and saying, I need to check out this E-Tran guy.
Oh, absolutely.
And see what's up.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's once again, good song, good track.
The last track on this album is Get Close.
It's funny with Get Close because there's a part of the song when, it was most house or club tracks. It starts, with a good beat, and then it kind of slows down to give you a break, I guess, from dancing. And then you'll hear a voice saying, "Get that ish up!" So then it gets back into the track.
Yeah.
And this song classically does that. So it's kind of like, oh my gosh, 90s house. That's what most, how a lot of these songs sound. This part, it reminds me of Prince from the album he did. I think it's from the Black Album, which is a hard to source album. But he plays two characters.
He plays two characters.
I know Beyonce did it as well.
Yes,
the Homecoming
Beyonce has done that too.
Bring her home for performance for Coachella. But yeah, I love that. How they'll take a voice and go, where you sound like a monster, basically. Yeah. But it works. I don't know. It keeps you heavily entertained. And it kept me entertained. And then I was listening to it saying, oh yeah, that's something that Prince would have done when back in the 80s when he was doing the whole, messing with his voice and stuff like that. And tinkering around with distortion. Yeah. And then it gets into this whole dance thing. And all of a sudden it slows down. You're just do some kind of cool, I don't know.
Go by the bar and grab a drink.
You can do that too. And then You hear our voice. There's always like a classic voice saying like.
There's always one person complaining. Yeah, there's always
like
someone complaining to the DJ saying, "Let's stop it with this foolishness and drop the beat."
Try back up. Like
yeah,
like that, you know. And that's just funny how that reminds me of the '90s. I'm like, wait a minute.
It's.
I think it's coming.
I think it's here.
So yeah, it slows down.
Very ambient.
It becomes all ambiance. And the lights have gone from like flashing red to like a calm blue. And you're there with your arms in the air. And you're doing all this like kind of, you're trying to be all sexy, but you're not. But you're trying anyway. Your hands are all over the place. And you have like a drink in your hand. And it's spilling because you're trying to do all this crazy crap with your arms.
Right. Exactly.
But you don't care because you're in the moment. And you're thinking, oh yeah, this is great. Although you can kind of tell it's coming because there's a build-up. But when you hear that voice, I was like, wait, what? I'm like waiting for it.
I'm like, man, cut this shit off.
You see what I mean? It's like, cut that ish off. It's like, get back to the work. Get back to the track.
I love
Give
it.
me all this aerial crap. Get back to it. That's what it's saying.
It's amazing. So, classic house track.
I like it.
Meant for the clubs. All of these songs are meant
All
for
the
the clubs.
songs, yeah.
But this one's like a classic.
This is like a classic homage to
yeah,
like
you're
the 90s.
you're gonna hear it.
Like 1992 or something like that.
Yeah. So what's your takeaway on this EP from this gigantic band that could have done a
full
huge
album.
15-track album?
Well, we discussed this a lot. The whole, I guess the whole world of albums is gone to nothing.
It's dead, kind of.
So
yeah.
they're only doing what most artists sadly have to do. Put out your best 5 songs, and that the EP is now considered the full album.
The full album, yeah.
And that's pretty much it. This is it's incredible, and I love how it sounds. I love the choices. I mean, I'm sure they must have spent day and night trying to figure out what songs to put on an EP.
Yeah.
And it kind of is sad because, you know, once again, as artists and songwriters and singers, it's very hard. It's like trying to choose your favorite 5 kids.
Right, yeah. You
Like,
have
it's
10
impossible.
kids
You
and
love
you
all
can
your
only
songs.
take 5.
You only say 5 from the fiery furnace.
Yeah.
Which 5 are you gonna choose? And
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, you can put those other songs on another album, but what if they all sound good? So it's very hard for artists these days because they can't put out a full album. It's not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of a...
So, but this sounds great, and you know, there's still a place I know in our hearts, there's still a place in a lot of people where albums all the day.
Yeah, and I mean, that's why
we
this
love
show
albums
exists,
and
for the music geeks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We will have no problem sitting there and listening to a double album, 4
Yeah.
side, like 1 2 1 2. That's 4 sides.
Yeah.
Think of it like that.
Yeah.
But there's, you know, this is the days and times where people don't have time. A lot of people don't listen to records anymore. They listen to their Spotify, and they're gonna skip to their favorite 5, 6, 7 songs. So, but this is, I like this. I like the homage they paid to 90s house.
Agreed. It's a
Yeah.
culture.
It is a
And they
culture.
really did that culture good by releasing this single
Yes.
called Ecstasy. I also
what's your
feel the
takeaway?
same way. My takeaway is dance is one of those genres, you know, it's here to stay.
Do you notice that? It's funny because rock has I don't want to say rock has died because it hasn't, but it's very, very, you know, it's very much so on the back
It's not
burner.
getting the attention that
it used to get. And so many genres of music have come and go, have been put on the back burner and what have you. But dance is still a thing.
It's still a thing.
It's still a thing.
It's still a thing. I also want to take a moment just to thank
You gotta
our
thank our good
at
friends.
Endel Maintenance and Management.
Thank
They
you, Endel
have
Maintenance and
been
Management.
allowing us to take over their space and laugh and talk
talk
play
loudly,
music loudly.
blast our music
all
through
day.
the building,
Which
and
it's super fabulous, and we're really
People
grateful
have
to
been dancing.
them. And because why wouldn't you be?
Right?
So we're really grateful to them for allowing us to be here.
I can see
Thank
that.
you to Andy Taylor and his team for allowing us to be in this beautiful space today.
Yes.
If you have a building or if you are in need of maintenance and management, look them up already.
just give them a call.
Like, just stop.
Stop the harassment upon yourself.
Right.
Stop putting yourself through all this hell and turmoil and just
Do
call
it
them.
right.
Get it right the first time. Don't
Okay.
go trying other things and then it ends up blowing up in your face and you gotta come back to them anyway. So you might as well make the first choice right
Exactamento.
You know, we love filming in places.
Guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much, guys. This was fun.
This was hella fun.
This was fun. We're gonna
Bye,
end
guys.
with I'm playing like air guitar. I'm playing like way too fast.
Right? It's like which guitar part are you
No,
playing?
guys, I'm like Slash.
Girl,
Just
no.
not.
Okay, you know what?
I'm Jimi Hendrix, yo.
I'm leaving.
Wait, I'm
This
putting my
is
leg up
insane.
first. Yeah, please get out of the way so I
I'm
can put out my leg here.
No.
I'm just here playing my guitar.